All right, testing out the new mash tun here. I'm underletting from the bottom. You can see the water's coming up. Let's see how far we got. Okay, we got about a gallon in there left. But so at the same time, I heated up strike water in here for there, and then heated up strike water in there like I normally do, and it's underletting into my right there. So it looks like that's probably already done. Need to give that a stir. But let's get all that good water out. So we're gonna see how this runs out. I'm a little worried on how that thing's gonna hold heat. I mean, it's obviously not gonna do as good as my cooler, and I really don't have any way of reheating except for adding hot water. But I'm going for a pretty high mash since I'm doing a sour, and I'm mashing pretty high, so like at the high 150s, 156, 158 is kind of where I'm shooting for. Okay, real quick. Okay. So I turn that valve off. I put a little U connector in here, so it kind of works better with my system. I think I am gonna have to raise this thing up higher because just how tall it is, because it's gonna gravity feed into my guy right here. But I'll cut that in half, and then just weld on a longer piece, so that won't be a big deal. So yeah, all was good. Here's my new mash tun too. I don't know if I'd showed this Christmas present. Yeah, that says. Oh snap! All right, so let me get the temperature on both of these because they were both the same temperature going in. So we'll see what the temperature difference is. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes or so. So let's check the temperature on this guy right here. I checked it right after I doughed in, and it looks like the. Hold on, how do I? Ah, son of a bitch! I can't get this. Got it. Worky full. Hey, you piece of shit. Okay. So on the thermostat it's reading 148, and when I checked it after I doughed in, it was like at 151. So let's see how this one's holding up. I got some water heating up on the stove. I'm going to bring the temp back up on here. Yeah, I got 150. I don't know if you can see that. 149, which ain't a big deal. That's cool. 150. I was shooting for like 156 or so. Let's see what this guy's doing. As you can see, this one has not lost nearly as much heat as that other one. 155, 156, yeah. I mean, so the cooler I've got pretty much dialed in. I know exactly what's going on there. 154. So it ain't. So, yeah. So 4 degrees difference. That's not a huge deal. I can work with that. You just gotta heat up the water 4 degrees more and go for that. I did preheat this one just a little bit. Again, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. One thing that I've got going on is now I have to sparge both of these at at the same time. I don't want to have to wait for one to drain, then heat the water back up, and then sparge the other one. I want to be pretty much at the same time on both of these, staggered by 30 minutes or so for cooling purposes. But so I've got this thing filled up to the max, over 14 gallons in here. So we're gonna see. It's gonna take a while to heat this bad boy up. I'm already 30 minutes into the mash, and I forgot to fill it up right away. So, well, I might be doing a 90-minute mash or so. But so what I'm gonna do is just batch sparge. So, kind of did the math, and it looks like each one's going to need 9 gallons total water of sparging. So that's 18 gallons for both of them. So obviously I don't have an 18-gallon pot. So I'm filling it up to the max, going to heat that up and do like 4.5 and 4.5, and then, or like 4 and 4, and then sparge, batch sparge that off. Hopefully be heating this up at the exact same time. Hopefully already have some hot water left over in here, and then batch sparge the remaining 4.5 gallons or so for the 9-10 gallons of sparge water it's going to take for each one. So yeah, it'll work. It'll just take a little longer than doing it, but all right. So yeah, I might show you guys how this thing drains off, but other than that, I'm pretty happy. I might show the burner. I haven't turned the burner on yet to see how that thing runs, but so all right, 20 plus gallons of beer in one shot, not too bad. So all right. Okay, just a quick update. Yeah, this thing lost a lot of heat. I added like a gallon of boiling water just to keep it in the high 140s, low 150s. So I'm gonna have to build like a jacket around here, I think, and insulate the top a little bit better. Maybe some of like the hot water heater jackets that they have. So we'll get it there. But on this one, I'm actually fly sparging it. I've got like 5 or 6 inches of water on top, and I'm filling up there. And on this one, I'm batch sparging. So I've got the inoculating, or the first batch sparge water in there, and I'm filling up now to heat that back up for the second batch sparge. So the reason is I couldn't quite fit. I was 4 gallons short of 18 or 19 gallons for the, if I had like a 20-gallon pot from a hot liquor tank, I wouldn't have had to refill, but basically 4 gallons short. So the easiest way to do it is just to, this thing sparges, or the Vorloff is really bad on it. Like it took like, I Vorloff in that thing, and my cooler, I'll fill this thing up like 2 or 3 times and it's running clear and I'm good. This thing was like 15, like 10 different Vorloffs before it started running clean, and it wasn't even that clean, but yeah, so I got a little work to do. I think I might have to go see how much those false bottoms are. Well, first of all, I'm going to see if I can't get the temperature right on it as far as holding temperature better. Hopefully it does better. Hopefully I can get it to hold temperature better. So actually, all right guys, so that's it. I got to go turn off the water. That's all I need. So, all right, I'll keep you guys up. All right, brew day is a wrap. Here's the beer. I think when I pulled the sample earlier of the one that I said I only got 55% efficiency, I don't think I stirred the wort up. I think it was the lesser gravity is on top and the sugars are at the bottom, because it turned out fine. It turned out like 70% efficiency, so we're okay there. So it wasn't a big deal, but yeah. So I got my fruit added to the barrel, or to the carboys. We got about 5 pounds of blueberries, 5 or 6 pounds of raspberries, and 6 pounds of cherries, and then 5 is going to be straight unblended. So there she is, boys. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just siphon it out and siphon that back in and call it good. So we'll see if it starts fermenting again. I'm gonna put a different airlock on it, like a bung and a actual airlock and a blow off tube in case it starts fermenting. So all right guys, so that was kind of a long brew day, but not too bad. So all right, well, that's a wrap. So looks like we'll actually, I'll show you the beer with the fruit all in it. So later, I'll be back. There's the pellicle. Smells good. All right.
Alright, we're totally done. Here's the cherries. I actually need to put some stickers on here, mark the dates and stuff, but here's the blackberry, or blueberry I believe, yeah. Can't really tell, it's not pretty, all the fruit is pretty much sunk, but here's the raspberries, so. Got a few sours going right now, aside from my barrel project. I don't even know what all these are, honestly. Just a lot of, I think these are both like repitches on dregs and stuff. Sour porn. This one was a Barlina Weissen that went bad, and I just put a bunch of dregs in it and see what happens. I think that's what that is. I don't keep very good notes. That one's full of sour beer too. I need to, actually this is my next project. I gotta pull 5 gallons out of that and put 5 in, but it's been a while since I've done a little sour showcase here. This is a little, this one was done in 6/15, or June 2015. There's a repitch of some dregs. Looks like that was a 10-gallon batch I split. You can tell, repitch of something. So, cool. Alright, brew day's a wrap. We'll see you guys later.